Another beautiful day. We have gone now 10 days without rain in the Madison area. If you start at the 20th and you count today, that will be 10 days. And it looks like maybe as we close the month of May, we might see some rain. But for the entire month, again, the Madison area, we have not even cracked an inch of rain. And so far, we're looking at etching in May 2023 as the 6th driest May on record, but we'll track out some rain chances here in just a moment. As you saw maybe behind me, a little bit of haze in the atmosphere, and as we just touched on, our air quality right now is unhealthy for some. And as Sarah mentioned, that air quality warning is in effect until about midnight tonight for anybody here in the gray. So let's just make sure that if you are sensitive, maybe limit your time outdoors. But it might be hard because it is very nice outside. Just a little bit of upper level clouds moving through, that little bit of rain that tried to get to the ground. It quickly evaporated because we are so dry. Dew points are in the 20s and 30s, and that's making our temperatures right now in the 70s and 80s feel great because it's not muggy. So where are the muggy conditions? Well, they're off to our west. That's where dew points are a little bit higher, and that's why we're seeing better chances for rain across the plains. That rain chance is going to increase as we head into the second half of next week, which again is some great news. We're beginning to see some drought conditions develop in eastern parts of the state. 80 in Viroqua, 82 in Camp Douglas, 81 in Madison, and 84 in Janesville. Winds are not really in any sort of direction, and they're not blowing fast, so that's the reason why our air is kind of stagnant. It's been stagnant over the last couple of days, but hopefully as we move further into next week, we start to get a little bit of some fronts moving through, and we'll hopefully move out this kind of air mass that's been sitting overhead. We'll drop into the 70s by about 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight, and then we'll further drop into the 50s by about midnight. And that's really where we're going to stay overnight. It's going to be another pleasant evening, but you may want to close the windows, maybe turning on the fan or the AC, kind of get it ready for maybe the week ahead, as it is going to be more hot and more humid than what we've been used to. We're going to walk through the rest of your Monday on Future Track into Monday night. Again, quiet as we're waking up on Tuesday, getting back to work. We're not going to be running into any sort of weather impacts as we look ahead to Tuesday afternoon and overnight. Notice that those showers and thunderstorms were just staying off to our west, but by Wednesday, we'll start to add back that humidity. Those dew points start to climb, and maybe we'll see some showers and thunderstorms, especially farther to the east as we go into the mid to late afternoon. That'd be some great news as we look at maybe the possible rain totals on Wednesday afternoon. Some of us could pick up a couple tenths of an inch, and maybe some of us could pick up around maybe an inch to an inch and a half. Again, we could bust the dry conditions in the Madison area in just one rainstorm, but we need the rain. We just haven't had the moisture in the air. That changes as those dew points start to climb. It is going to feel a bit humid, though, as we go into the second half of next week, and we haven't felt that way for some time, so I'm just getting you prepared now that with the heat and the humidity, it might not feel great as we go into Wednesday onwards. But we're going to be about 5 to 15 degrees warmer than average over the next couple of days. And even on Monday when we start to cool on down, if all things hold true, we'll still be above average. Upper 80s, low 90s, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we start to cool on down, and that's when we'll start to dry out as well. And all those chances, hit or miss, 20%.
Yeah. Is it because it's so hot and humid? That's why we see the storm chances, or?
Yes, but also we just don't see any washouts because there's no big systems moving through. So it's just kind of like an afternoon rain shower, then we dry out. Yeah.
And I know a lot of yards need the rain too. So.
Yeah, starting to get brown out there.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Blaze.